It was a stormy night when Detective Harold Finnegan received the emergency call. The Vault of Dreams Hotel had been struck by an audacious heist. The rare black diamond, a symbol of opulence and envy, had vanished from the high-security vault. A half a dozen suspects emerged, each with an alibi wrapped in more mystery than the vanished gem itself. First in line was the flamboyant Countess Arabella, known for her extravagant jewels and even more extravagant gambling debts. She spun tales of being locked in her suite, savoring an Armani cocktail as the storm railed on. Next, there was Professor Graham, the reclusive historian who was cataloging artifacts in the hotel's museum. His story of studying ancient scripts seemed thin amidst whiffs of sulfur and nervous glances. Then came Gina, the spunky hotel manager who boasted of an airtight security system. She claimed to be supervising a late-night shift change but had no witnesses to back her narrative. Maurice the chef, with his famous temper and a penchant for collecting rare culinary knives, swore he was preparing his midnight special, Eclipse en Croûte, in solitude. The fact that the kitchen was found spotless and untouched put his claim in hot water. Lance, the suave bellhop with the devilish grin, regaled with stories of wooing a wealthy guest, keeping a wine glass as a trophy. His charm remained intact, but his timeline was notably fuzzy. Lastly, Old Man Wick, the janitor with a bum knee and 1,000 secrets. Wick insisted on cleaning the upper floors during the commotion, but glaringly left out why he still carried his mop and bucket around a wallet-sized gemstone catalog. Through the night, Detective Finnegan interrogated, theorized, and paced the marble lobby, piecing together a puzzle with too many corners. By dawn, his eyes narrowed to slits as one solid deduction took root. The group gathered in the grand ballroom, tension slicing through the air. Finnegan cleared his throat, the silence thundering. Countess Arabella, he began, causing a splay of gasps, bribed Maurice for distraction, thinking she could make her getaway with the diamond. But it wasn't her. Arabella grinned, and a shadow shifted near the door. Professor Graham, your obsession with precious artifacts is notable. Still, you're down the wrong path. Graham sighed loudly, relief washing over him. So who, Detective? Gina's voice trembled on the edge of panic. Finnegan pointed, finally settling the matter. It was Lance, our charming bellhop. He had the means and the caginess to pull it off. He timed the heist between shifts, using the storm as cover. The wine glass was just a diversion. The real clincher? Hidden in his laundry cart this whole time, I found the velvet pouch where the diamond was stashed. Lance's face blanched as he realized his game was up, the room erupting into a clamor. The detective's unwavering gaze held the crowd as Lance was led away, the storm outside finally ebbing, much like the mystery that had stormed the Vault of Dreams Hotel.